Thursday, 24th of July. Evening skies. And I just, I've been working in the garden, but that thing there, I've been on about that plant for God knows how many months. I've just finished tidying up and watering and cutting the garden and all that, but I just had to do this. This is in full bloom now, and I just wanted to show it off. Wow, look at that. It's a really nice colour when it comes out. And basically it's all these wee dots here, every one of them turns into a leaf. And that is the result that you get. This thing's next to come out. Actually, my Japanese Acer, I was quite intrigued with this. This is the one I thought I'd killed. Look, the amount of new growth that is coming through on this is just incredible. Even there's the wee pink flowery heads. I'm not sure if that's the end of them or there's some more coming through, but the stems are really thick in this. And, well, I need to get another couple of sticks in there to train this so it bushes up properly. My tree, look at my tree. I'll have to stand back a bit. But remember what I said, I wanted to get that about 2 foot above. Well, we're still not near the 2 foot, but we're about 18 inches away. But look at this, the height is starting to come up. But as you can see, when you're looking around it, it's sprouting now. So it's now to the stage now where I'm no far short of being ready to trim this thing down. Then of course, the other Acer. And again, that's still growing into life as well. I mean, look. How incredible is that? Even this was actually, this tree was 3 times the size of what that stump is. And this fucking thing here was what was sprouting out the top of it. But it was choking and it was dying. So I cut it down and I done my wee bird table thing here. But as you can see, even it's done its bit. It's the birds still come into it. But it'll not be long before I actually cut this tree out of here, because you get a better look at it from here. Look at the new stump that's coming through in a new tree. So because of the angle of this, as you can see, it's fallen to the left. That's grown in the same tradition. So it might be a case of I think I might have to take the tree out so I can let this bad boy grow up straight. Or take the whole lot out. I don't know. I really don't know. But some comments for you. What do you think yourself? But here you go. Into the orchard. The fruit. Oh, unbelievable. And even with the greenhouse, I've had success on that as well. I've just watered this, but as you can see, my toms are coming on. I thought some of them would have started going red by now, because, they're like fucking golf balls. Probably bigger actually than a golf ball, no watermelon size, but not far off it. And then I've done here's just a single. And look, I've got, is that actually just the one? Yeah, I've got just the one on that. In here, this is coming on. Not as good as my other ones, but the yellow flower tells you that it's coming into something. We'll see if we get anything out of that. Not really caring whether I do or not. This is a bit of a problem. This stick here was my grape. This was my grapevine, and it died. So I repotted it, and this stuff here that's growing through, is mint. Explain nothing. But my peppers, well, I don't think they're peppers actually. I think they're what's the fucking spicy things, jalapeno type things. You get what I mean anyway. But there, look, there's another couple in the back there as well. Had some great success on these. There's one through there, coming through. There's another one there, one there. This has got flowers and buds onto it, but nothing's come through. Same with this as well, flowers and buds, nothing comes through. Now, I've got 2 pots here with cucumber, and this pot here, well, there you go, look, there's a, either way, there's a cucumber started on this, but I'm hoping, as you can see, I'm letting this grow the full way along, right? And this will eventually hang over and drop down here. This will take over this. The back one, this one here, that's going to run along the back of these here and doing the same. But the back one here, look at that. 2 of them. And if I look carefully through the back, where the fuck's it gone? There was a third one. Oh no, I've lost it. There was a third in here. And what is that? Green. I'll let it grow. I'll find it at some point. There is a third in there. Trust me. I'm an ex-manager. So all in all, in the greenhouse, I've had a fair bit of success in here. Some of my flowers didn't take off, my Livingston daisies. No fucking sure what happened there. But it's my last year of this, because I'm definitely going ahead with the plan. I'm ripping it out and putting a polytunnel in here. My first carrot. Here, that's better than none. But look at my carrots. And there's not just carrots in there, I've also got onions. Deep in here, look, there's another 2 carrots bonding together. Now, before anybody shouts at the camera and goes, hey, it should be under the ground. Yes, you are spot on and correct. I've probably ruined them. But hey, this is my first time in growing them. But look, here's my onions. That's a weed, don't need that. So right up the line here I've got onions. More onions. There's another carrot. Look. I can't wait to talk about this here actually, believe it or not. This is chive. And I need to get it under control. The tatty bed here is about dead. So they'll be near ready as well. So the plan is to dig this, turn this over, and then the baskets are, well, when I say the baskets, yeah, they're like baskets, I suppose. They're tatty bags anyway. So as you can see, the shaws on them are done as well. So once I've got that bit up there emptied and cleaned, I'll then rip the shaws out of these, and then I'll spread them up there, get the tatties out, and then the compost that's left I'll keep into that. Now the reason for doing that is that when I take that away, this side of the polytunnel, right, this is going to be the tatty side. So this earth, because I've had tatties in it, you'll get the rogue tatties every year. Fuck, I've even had them in there. So, but this has to come up, and this has to be all dug over, and be nice when it's finished, you know. So that'll be it's 10 foot from the fence. So for the fence, so give you an idea, that's an 8x6, so that's 6 foot wide by 8 foot back. The polytunnel is going to be 10 foot out by 7 foot wide. So it's going to be bigger, I'm going to have a bit more room, but the difference is I will be planting right into the ground. Magic. This bit on this side here, I've got a few ideas for this. So as you can see there in the fence, right, that wee bracket there, the hanging bracket, that is basically as well as a good marker of where the canopy is going to be coming. Well, when I say canopy, it's a carport, but the carport will be coming from here, right out, and right across in line with that, okay? So that's exactly from there, 4.8 metre. So that's fine, it's going to all work out perfect. Gates built, this area is tidy now, so basically what I've got to do here is I'll move the chair up, because that'll just sit there in an enclosure, but I'm going to have plants down here, and I've spoken with a good lady, so this has to be trimmed back, because this is just too much now, right? And trim that back, so that's going to go back, topped off a wee bit. This is coming out, and I'm swapping it with this azalea here, okay? This is getting trimmed, this is getting ripped right back actually, and it's going to look like a Japanese bonsai, because inside here, when you see the wood, it looks old and flaky, and it's stunning, but there's just too much foliage on it now for it, and it's choking it. This is a way to get stuck up as well. This is getting twigged up because, well, as you can see, it's fallen over, and I don't want to touch it too much. But the reason I'm wanting them is, and I want a third one, so I'll be cutting another bit out. I'll be actually doing more than 3 actually, because I'm going to put quite a few in the front as well, because the bees love these things. So it'll be nice. It'll be really nice to see it. But I mean, just look at how close with the dark blue in there, and look, the bee having a rest. The wee totty thing. Oh, I hope he's having a rest. Hope he's no brown bread. Look at him. I don't want to frighten him. I don't like spooking the bees, but I like watching them. They'll work away while you watch. But his wee arse is twitching, look. If you look closely, my hand stopped shaking. Okay. Yeah. So that's a transfer onto that. That'll work out even better. This will be coming back. And then this has never come to much, so I might replace this with something. Who knows, that might go in the pot, and that Rory might get planted there, because I'll have to do something with this drain here, so time shall tell, time shall tell. The back bit, may as well show you this as well, because this is coming on. This is the 3 twigs I got, right? They were cuttings for somebody else's bush, right? I got 4 of them, but I gave 1 to the professor. But look at that. Look how thick that are now already. And look, this has actually now reached the top of the fence. So that's what I'm hoping to get. So like I'll be moving that lavender, because it's needing the room there now. I'm wanting them to come across and join, because these wee flowers, the wee bluey, mauvey things, these actually attract the bees. The bees love them as well. Then my box hedge is, well, I'm going to watch with this, because I've kept this clematis, sorry, the honeysuckle. I've kept the honeysuckle, and fuck me, it's getting right out of hand. And the fuchsia I brought back, look, remember that? That was a thing over there, it was in a pot earlier on, a couple of months ago, dying, and it come back to life, and there you go. Well, look at this. My plums. Look at them. Fucking heaving. Now I've been keeping my eyes on this, because I had a lot of green fly on the back of the leaves, and I got rid of a lot, but I also got rid of a lot of leaves, because well, it was absolutely hanging. So I think I've done well. Because there's likes of that, where it's been trimmed. Look, there's the old leaf. Look, there's new, even at this time of life. Look, there's still new coming through, new shoots there. It's incredible. But, unfortunately as well, look at that, there's a bruised plum. Or it's ripening. Oh, look, Sarah, just a thought, what a bruised plum. Fuck me. Put it in there. So there you have it. And life's all good in the hood, look. I've run out of zero. So I've had to buy bottles in. Fucking hell, man, no real. Perfect draft, you've let me down. So, all that's left to do is have a seat on said chair. And enjoy my beer. Be my view. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, give away a like, just hit this move and move my stuff a bit. It's always appreciated. I'm glad you've shared this journey with us. And again, it's been another successful summer. There's some failures as well, but we'll not talk about them because, well, that's basically just what your trial things are about. So, I'm going to now stop the waffling. Have a wee 250 millilitres. That's all that's in that. Look. 250 millilitres, 0% alcohol. That's how sad I've got. Hey, said that I was going to become a full-time alcoholic. So, thanks for joining us. If you've got this far, you're good health. And I'll see you in the next one. Until it happens, all say there. Keep safe.